Hi, it's Jez here. Welcome back. This is going to be the last episode, I think. Yeah, it is. In this Traveller's Notebook, Midori style journal that I've been making out of my Christmas junk. And I'm going to do some clusters. I think they'll look nice on these pockets because I think they're a bit too plain. So I've done this one, did a little bit of stamping on the background, and then I made this cluster, and I'm going to stick it there, I think. So in preparation, I've made a few of these. So they're just stamped on some scraps, and then I've ripped them with me new sort of rip ruler. Sort of gives it, I think it gives it a nice sort of like deckled edge. The stamps I've used, I've had a couple of people ask me about these stamps. Now I answer my YouTube comments usually when I'm watching telly on my MacBook downstairs, and so I've never got the stamp handy. So it's this one. It's called Loving Thoughts. It's a Stampin' Up stamp. It's long retired. I've been a Stampin' Up demonstrator for 6 years this month, and then I was a customer for a couple of years before I joined, and I don't remember seeing this, so it is quite an old one, but if you want to search it, that's what it is, Loving Thoughts. But I say quite a few people have asked me about it, and I know somebody that follows me has managed to find it and buy it. So yeah, that's the one. That's the one. So I have used to stamp this. I've used not a Stampin' Up set, naughty me, but I'm trying to find it now. I've like stuffed it. Oh, there it is. Stuffed things everywhere. I found the stamp, but not the cover, so that's not really helpful. It's this make, and it's a sample design, but it's not this one, so I don't know what it's called. Yeah, I got these. It was £3.50, 75% off in the sale. So yeah, couldn't resist it. So I liked it because this particular one, because it's a nice big piece of ledger there. Can you see better there? And I thought that filled that space nicely. So not sure where the cover's gone. It'll turn up. So that was my first thing. I've got to make so there's 6 of these. I've made one, so I'm going to do 5. And although most of these are stamped with blue, I chose to stamp that bit in soft suede. So I'm just gonna do that. So that was my first thing to sort of fill the gap, was to just ink it up and then take a scrap, put it over that so that it doesn't stamp over that bit, and then just stamp it down. Yeah, that'll do. I'm not bothered that it's not all come out. Matter of fact, I might even just do a bit over the top, which is absolutely fine. I'll stick that back in now. So that is, and that one's done. Just gonna do it straight on top. Yep. When I first stamped these, I did think, oh, I'd probably put something in the middle, but I didn't know what at the time, but I'm liking this. And it's a very quick way of filling a gap using a stamp. And I just particularly like the look of Ledger. I could have put another floral in there quite easily. Oh. There we go. That's it. And I think that's the last one. Yes, it is. That's the last one. So that's that bit done. So now I'm going to make the clusters. I am going to do them all very similar to this. So I'm going to have 5. So I'm going to take a bit of a tissue and just rip a bit off. I'll just take that bit there. Still got lots of tissue left. So I want 5 bits. So I'm going to just rip down this end. So just, that's going to be terribly small now, but we'll see. See which ones I like best. Right, we'll leave it like that for now. I did do a bit of stamping over these. Didn't show up too well, but I did have a go at that. Let's try them again with this. So I'm doing it on a mat because it is a clear stamp, and they have no cushion. So it's only subtle. You can't see it that well. I'm wondering actually if early espresso might be better. That might show up a bit more because it's darker. Let's try that. It moved. Tissue's so light. Oh well, that's on there. That's on there now. Let me put it that way around. There, that's showing up a bit better. Don't think it matters which way round. The stampings go in. Yeah, like that. And then I put a die cut on each of them. I've only done the one. So I've got my die cuts here. So I did do a bit of this blue, so I've got a few of those bits that I can I can use to go under the words. And then I've got these die cuts that I previously did. And I do like, when I'm doing sort of clusters like this, I do like them to be sort of very similar. So you've got a little bit of sort of continuity going through your journal. So I think I'm gonna stick that on there. Quite a few people have been saying, you know, what nice Christmas junk I accumulated. I mean, yeah, I did. I mean, I was quite strict with myself and not only saving things that were really lovely and not saving everything. Saved a lot less this year than last year. Sort of restrict myself to a bag, really. Last year I restricted myself to a bag and then had to get a bigger bag. But it can get a bit overwhelming sometimes if you've got so much. I think it's possible to have too much, and then and I think I have reached the point where really I don't need to save anymore. I've got absolutely loads. Imagine, should we do imagine? That'll give us 4, and then we've got 1 more. There we go. 1 more. I might do that one. There we are. So then I'm going to pick out some of these. That's not enabling you to see very well, is it? Let's bring that in. So we have that. So a little bit too square, that one, I think. Yep. Just do a little bit of that. Not sure if the glare off this is bad. So, oops, stick it down. Need to fill this. I might stop and film it. I don't know if you can hear, I'm really tired. So yesterday we went to Sheffield. We had a party to go to, and we booked somewhere to stay that was like about a mile from the venue. And it was like, fine, don't mind walking a mile and a mile back. It means nobody has to be designated driver, and we can have some fun and let our hairs down. Forgetting anybody that knows Sheffield was built on, I think it was 7 hills. Yeah, so this mile we walked was all uphill, and I'm talking steep. Nearly killed me. Didn't mind walking home, so that was all downhill, but getting there, cool. So rather than turn up at the party all sort of huffing, puffing and flustered, we went to the pub first. It's like a good pub, I need a pint. So yes, that's what we did, which was lovely. Having a little sit down, fully recovered, and then from the pub to the venue was like a 5-minute walk, but on the flat. So I was all right then. Right, this is clearly too big. I was just looking at where to cut, so we'll cut there, and then we can use this as 2 things. So cut there. Yeah, so it was lovely catching up with some friends once fully recovered, and a few glasses of stuff inside me. I did get up and have a little bit of a dance. So the rings on my phone were well and truly closed, and I'd even started a new rotation. Might have actually done it twice. So yeah, as a consequence, I'm very tired today, but it was worth it. So there we go. So that's what I say, I'll just do the rest, bit speeded up. Okay. So they're all done, and I've just gone through, and I just wanted to make sure that the ones that stick on here don't say the same thing as the tag. So I've gone through and put them all ready. So we'll just stick them in. So I refilled my glue. I do enjoy making little clusters. I think they really sort of add something to the project. There we are. And I did use some gilding wax on the tartan tissue of the pocket insert, so I might do that. So here I just added a little bit, just to sort of tone it back a tad, and I put little bits on here, so I might speckle that around. So the gilding wax was a Christmas present, and I think I bought some before and it dried up, but I'm not actually convinced it wasn't dry when I bought it. I bought it and then didn't use it for ages, and I got it from one of those sort of big craft events, and I've bought ink before from these big craft events, and I just think they're selling off old stock sometimes, because the ink was dry as well, and it was a very well-known brand named after the man who makes them, and so I don't think for 1 minute they should have been dry. There we go. So there you can see just a bit of gilding wax that I've put around this and on the edge there. Oh, didn't put a cluster on that side. Well, there's no law to say I have to. It's my journal. I'll do what I want. I had intended to. Yes, but this gilding wax looks very undry, let's say. So if anybody has any tips on making sure your gilding wax doesn't dry out, or found that it doesn't, and you know, just screwing the lid back on, it works, then I'd really like to know. So if you could just let me know, that'd be great. Yeah, so that's this then. Those bits done, and then I was gonna just stick a word on here. I'm gonna cut this ribbon to go under it, like I've done on the front. Because you can't see the word up there because it's hid there. So didn't think about that when I stuck it down, so we'll put it on here. And that, and then I had one more idea. One more idea. Get off. There we go. Gonna leave that playing. I think he's so cute. So then it was, do I want to put a bit of gilding wax on it, or should I just leave it? I might do. I might do. There's no might. You're going to do it, Jez. Yeah, I'm going to do it. So I've been using a glove because it smells quite chemically. I've no idea what's in this. If I put my glasses on, I could probably read it, but I'm just looking at these signs there and I'm thinking, yeah, I'll wear gloves. Probably safest. So My gloves are a bit baggy. Yeah, I'll do. I'm not really sure what I'm doing. I think that's fairly obvious. I'm putting this on. But I just think gives a little bit of something. just really, really. Oh, oh my Lord. I'll do. Maybe crafting when you're extremely tired is not the way forward. Right, there's some left there. That's enough. So yeah, I didn't put a cluster on that side. Maybe need to do that. Then we got one more. Yep, so that's that. Did I want another wee cluster? There. Have I got? If I haven't got a strip of that blue stuff, I'm not gonna. I don't think I have. Right, that's it. I'm not doing it. So then that's that. My other idea was on the front here. I thought, why don't I have a little charm on there? So I've got a gold charm. The only thing I haven't got is a gold jump lead ring even. So I thought I might colour it. I think what I used to do with you know, those like outline stickers that you used to put on your cards, and if you coloured them you get different colours, and colouring with yellow used to give a sort of a gold colour. Now that is given a gold colour, but it's a yellowy gold, so I might try pumpkin pie. That might give me a bit of gold. I think that's doing the job. Move it to a white section. Yeah, that's a bit better. It's probably not showing, but it is. So got a little, this kit came with this little tool, that opens your trunk rings. Quite handy. I probably need to hold this with something. Yeah, so I'll hold it with that. Twist it with that. Perfect. Put that on. Right, what I think I'll do, let's put it round this first. And then put this on. This is when I find out my trunk rings. Too small. Let's have a little look-see. That's worked. Yeah, just think a little bit of decoration on there gives it a little bit of something. So that's it. That is us done, finished. So I'll do a separate flip through, I think. So that was the last episode. So do check out the flip through. I'll have a playlist so you'll be able to check them all out. I might wash my hands before I do flip through. Okay, thanks for joining me. Hope you enjoyed that. And thank you for liking and subscribing. Okay, bye for now.